Jackie, and welcome to a new video series I'm calling Jackie's Beauty Basics. In these videos, I will give you my best tips and tricks on a specific beauty skill. So today I'm talking about winged eyeliner, and more specifically bold winged liner, because I know it's a little bit hard to build up that line and make it thick and even on both sides. So I'll give you my best tips as well as my favorite products and tools. And winged liner really is one of my favorite looks. It can really elongate the eye and define it. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get into it. Here I have already applied a base makeup look, and if you are just starting out with makeup and you want that thick defined wing, here's the easiest way to do it. You'll need Scotch tape, a deep matte shadow, small angled brush, and MAC's Fix Plus or just a little water to dampen the angled brush. Blot the tape once or twice so it's not too sticky, and apply the tape on an angle towards the end of the tail of the brow, and careful of the bottom lashes, you don't want to tape those down. Next, dampen the brush with Fix Plus. This will help bring out the pigment of the dark shadow and keep it in place longer, as the Fix Plus has a bonding agent and it's just easier to work with. I like to start right at the lash line, and then I will go in and create the wing along the tape. So this will help create that straight line, and I like to keep it straight along right to the center of the lash line. At the beginning, start to build that up, and then from the inner corner to that middle section, I'm going to round it out just a little bit so it accentuates the roundness of the eye, and then it tapers out in more of a straight line. Once I got my base line down, I'm going back in with the Fix Plus on my angled brush, dipping it into the shadow. I'm using Typographic from MAC. So this isn't the blackest shade they have, but I like it with the shadow that it looks a little bit softer, and I'm just building it up, and you can really get a very similar look to gel liner with this, and you can play around with different shadows, different shapes. It's a really great beginner step, and to me it's just the easiest way to go. Then just curl your lashes and apply your favorite mascara, and I always pop on a pair of falsies with thicker lashes, thicker liner, just so you can see my lashes a little bit better, but it's up to you. Method number 2, we're going to use liquid liner. This is my personal favorite just because I'm used to it and it's quickest for me, but it is what causes the most problems if you make a mistake. So my favorite liquid liner is the NYX Matte Liner. I prefer the small bristle brushes over sponge-like applicators because I feel I have more control with creating the shape I want. First step is to take the excess liner off of the brush so there isn't any drips. If you can, try placing your elbow on a counter for stability. This can help sometimes. I don't personally do this just because it doesn't work with how I have my makeup set up, but it does help sometimes. And then I tilt my head back slightly, and then I place the liner brush onto the center of the lash line there, start creating a thin line. Then I will map out where I want my wing to go and start to connect it together. As you can see, I'm looking down, so I do have a mirror below me so that I can keep my eyes open and just look down. The lid is flat and it's just easy to work with like this. And again, I'm keeping it rounded at the front, and then it goes off into the straighter line as I go. Right now my line isn't perfect, but I'm just going to try to match it with the other side before I go in and perfect it. For matching the wings, I really am just using the tail of my brow as a guide, and then I'm just looking back and forth to make sure I got it down. But if you make a mistake, here I just added some excess liner. It's easy to let it dry and then go in with a dry Q-tip and just smudge it off. This is a little irritating to the skin, so be gentle with it. It also looks good to add a little bit of brightening concealer underneath the wing to help it pop. Of course, this isn't the only liner shape. I'm doing kind of a Bardot inspired heavy liner look, just so you can see how I build it up in a thicker line. But on different eye shapes, you can pick different shapes that'll look best on you. So I will have a link down below for different shapes. I can do that in another video, but this is just kind of how to do it, like the motion and everything. And another tip I like to do is take a photo on my phone with my eyes closed so that I can really see if the lines are even or not. Finishing touches, some mascara, and these bigger pair of false lashes, and here's the second look. I'm using MAC Black Track, and I'm using the same angled brush that I used in the first segment there. The difference I find with using gel liner is typically I like to use longer strokes with liquid liner, but with gel I kind of etch it along. I find I just have a little bit more control of the product this way. This is my least favorite method to do it for some reason. I just prefer the liquid. I think it has a little bit more control for me. But yeah, there is all 3 options. I hope you learned a little bit from this video. Let me know which next beauty basics you'd like to see in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of Jackie's Beauty Basics, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also let me know in the comments down below which liner product is your favorite. It might differ from mine, and I'm always looking to try new products, and which next in-depth tutorial you'd like to see. So it could be how I do my brows, how I pop on fake eyelashes, anything like that. And if you use this video to help master your eyeliner skills, definitely tag me on Instagram or Twitter. I'd love to see your recreation photos. Just use the hashtag Jackie's Beauty Basics so I can scroll through them, and I will feature some of them in my next Beauty Basics tutorial. And if you're looking for me on social media, my tag is always at Jackie Wyers, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this new series, and I will see you in my next video.